Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do it again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Right, thank you. I'm going to try and do this pretty quickly tonight. I'll probably do this in two halves. One bit tonight and then another bit later on I'll put up on the YouTube channel. I want to start with last Friday night, results from the Kent Masters at Sutcliffe Park, where the club finished third in the Division 1 match, just 3 points behind Dartford. And we had two winners on the night. Alex Pope in the M35 category through 35.38 in the discus, and Ian Furler in the M50 category won the 400 metres in 58.4. But we also had 4 new club records at the match. In the women's 55 category, Jackie Montgomery threw discus 13 metres 15. In the women's 60 category, Zoe Kingsmill ran 14.04.5 in the 3000. Women's 70. In the women's 70 category, Maz Turner ran 2 minutes 6.4 for the 400. And in the men's 70 category, and I know he's far too modest to have said this himself, Ken Daniel ran 79.2 in the 400 metres. Well done. Then we did have a really successful YDL Lower Age Group match at Norman Park on Sunday. I'm going to do that bit on YouTube later on, just because I'm a bit short of memory on my phone this evening. But I'll move on to parkrun, where we had 64 runners at 19 different events. Daniel Kennedy was first home at Mallard's Pike, Gloucestershire. Kyla Dervish was the first woman finisher at Orpington. Arthur Starvis was second finisher at Bromley, hotly pursued by brother Jed in 5th place, and 22 other heathens, including Dennis Laurie, did it. I don't know how often Dennis does parkrun. Henry Chew was second finisher at Bath Skyline. Jessica Keane was second woman finisher at Clapham Common, and Adrian Perry was the furthest away at Zandvlei in South Africa.
Wow.
Now, this coming weekend at Norman Park, we have the county championships for the 3rd time, having previously hosted in 1983 and 1993. And in 1983, the winner of the pole vault was John Waitman with a clearance of 3 metres 40, and Paul Ostrich won the junior under 20 men 400 metre hurdles in 58.7. A little bit of history. Now another little bit of history, and I'm not really picking on him. It's like Ken Daniel was knocked out in the heats of both the 800 and the 1500 in 1983 and 1993. And he should have entered this year because the 1500 metres is a straight final. More seriously, in order to run the championship smoothly, we need a few more volunteers. If anybody can spare 1 or 2 hours even on Saturday or Sunday to help with things, in particular to help with directing people to parking places, that would be tremendous. If you can help at all, contact Alice Platt at the club. Upcoming events, 20th of May, we have the first Southern Athletics League match of the season away at Bracknell. 25th of May, we have an open meeting here at Norman Park. And on the 28th of May, the young athletes in the upper age group are away at Reading. And now a couple of other little bits of news. I'll start with Terry Shotton, who isn't with us tonight doing the bonus ball because she's had a fall and broken her hip. She's currently in the Prue, but she, being a good club person, she delegated the bonus ball draw to Dick Griffin. So if you haven't already bought a ticket, do that tonight. And another little bit of sad news, Len Dalman passed away last weekend. And we understand that his funeral is going to be some point in June. We'll keep people informed on the details of that. Cheerier news to finish with, or at least from my perspective. One of our long-standing club members, Mike Davis, celebrated his 86th birthday yesterday. Tuesday. So happy birthday, Mike, and thank you for everything that you do. That is everything from me for tonight. Has anybody got any other business very quickly that they'd like to chip in? Maz?
Yes, on Friday, Helen Godsall also came first in her 400 metres, over 60, way ahead of everybody else, yes.
And I should have spotted that because I was there as track judge and wrote it down, but I didn't actually spot it on the results when I was checking through yesterday. Thank you, Maz, and well done, Helen. Another great run. Any more for any more? In which case, I will finish. Oh, Dick. Yeah, go on.
Last week's winner of the bonus ball was Gareth Lloyd.
Right.
But he can't have the money because it's locked up in Terry Shotton's flat.
So if you see Gareth, tell him to come up next week and he can collect his money.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there. Is he? Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. No more. In which case, I'll close for tonight. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the second part of President's News for Wednesday, the 10th of May. This section is all about the Youth Development League match we had at Norman Park on Sunday for the lower age group athletes. That's the under 13s and under 15s. The team were convincing winners by 57 points ahead of Reading AC. So I just wanted to let you know about the winners on the day. In the under 15 boys, Joseph Skeins won the 800 metre A string and Joseph Hill won the 800 metre B string. Joshua Dacre won the high jump A string and the pole vault B string. Charlie Platt won the pole vault A string. George Henderson won the discus. And Joseph Hill, Alfie Whitelock, Joseph Skeins and Joshua Dacre won the 4x300 metre relay. For the under 15 girls, Cheyenne Nikitia won the 100 metres B string, Sienna Williams the 100 metres non-scoring race, Leah Kiriakou won the 300 metres B string, Luciana Smith won the 800 metre A string, and Naima Mossi won the 800 metre B string, and Sophie Tran won the 800 metre non-scoring race. So clean sweep there in the 800s. Aoife McDonough won the 1500 metre A string, with Isabel Pauline winning the 1500 metre B string. Isabella Campbell-Andu won the long jump B string, and Sienna Williams, Cheyenne and Katia, Isabella Campbell-Andu and Chisholm Boniface won the 4x100 metre relay. Leah Kiriakou, Beth Regan, Ariana Jenna Hurd and Luciana Smith then won the 4x300 metre relay. Now, I think the performance of the day, and I'm sure the other athletes would agree, is that in the under 13 boys, Piers Spencer Sims not only won the 75 metre A string and the 150 metre A string, but he did both races in new club records. So for the 75 metres, he had a new record time of 9 seconds 32, and for the 150 metres, he had a new record of 18 seconds, 0.3. Fantastic performances. And then other winners for the under 13 boys were Alex Smith in the 1500 metres A string, Jack Ruby in the 75 metre hurdles A string and the shot put A string, and Sebastian North for the 75 metre hurdles B string and the long jump B string. And then for the under 13 girls, Ellie Brooker won the 75 metre B string, Zamaya Dixon won the 75 metre non-scoring, Cara Bryan won the 150 metres A and the 800 metres A string races, Sophia Mossi won the 800 metre B string, Alba Homanziao won the 1200 metre A string and Evie De Bruyn won the B string for the 1200 metres, Alessia Scala won the high jump, and Leah Abisi, Cara Bryan, Zamaya Dixon and Ella Brooken won the 4x100 metre relay. So well done to all of our youngsters. Fantastic result. I'll see you all again next week. Thank you.